Southern Belle name, okay? But I'm really grateful to be on here with all of you. Thanks for showing up. I know you could be, well, I don't know what you could have been doing on a Thursday night in quarantine, so something, I don't know. But I am a little bit of a sponsor monster, okay? A little bit of a sponsor monster. I've personally recruited a little over 2,000 personal recruits. And so I'm kind of good at the thing, and it's important to me that I continue to share the goodness of the network marketing world with everybody. And so I'm excited to be on here tonight. What's up, YouTube? It's Jessie Lee. You can call me #Bosslee, and I hope you love the video you're about to see. I'm pretty sure you will, because it's always content over here. I want to tell you about a couple other things, specifically one that you can also get some more value from. And all you need to do, and you can do it now, just pause this video, is go ahead and text YouTube to 844-277-9762. I'm going to be really upping the text game, and it's literally me texting you back. So if you want to have a more one-on-one conversation with me, enjoy the video, subscribe, comment below, and make sure you text YouTube again to 844-277-9762. I love your company's products. For those of you who don't know that, big fan. And I don't know anything about your recruiting, your sponsoring. I don't know anybody's business on here. I don't know how big you are, how small you are. Somebody might be making more money than me. I don't know. But I don't think that money defines a leader by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm excited to share with you tonight, because recruiting, sponsoring, which are actually two entirely different things, I think a lot of it has to do with who you should follow, right? I want to take this a little different route than I usually do, because if you listen to my podcast, if you watch me on Instagram, if you watch Jessie Lee Show on Facebook or whatever, you're going to hear a lot of recruiting tips and things like that, and you can take the time to go listen to those. And so instead of doing that, I would like to give you I would just like to give you something a little different. And so I actually want to talk to you about how you can attract the right people and who you should follow in that case. And so it's interesting, because what I find a lot of is that people are kind of a little lost, right? They're not really sure who they should listen to. I would say listen to the person whose life and probably bank account you would want to trade places with. Now, that's not to say anybody's perfect, because God knows nobody's perfect, okay? What I mean more so by that is I see a lot of people taking advice from people who they don't want to recruit like those people. They don't want to be like those people. I was reading a book the other day, and I just loved it so much. It said, when you're considering hiring leaders, now we don't hire people, but we recruit them, ask yourself, if I were being led by that person, how would I feel? And so I want you to think about that. Who are you following, and who are you emulating, right? Who are you trying to be? Because the interesting thing is, with recruiting, you will attract only the people that are at the level you are right now. Harsh reality for some people, right? And I say this in such a funny way, because I look at my recruits from 9 years ago when I started this. I'm a 9-year overnight success, sisters, okay? Oh, I blinked and here we are, millions, wow! I say that because I look at my recruits from 9 years ago, and they were horrible, okay? These people, you could not lead them to water if you had a noose around their neck, okay? Like, no. Terrible. Now, if I looked in a mirror, which I want you to do, maybe not right this minute, who are you? Right? Are you somebody who's leadable, teachable, coachable? Are you somebody positive? Are you somebody who shows up? Are you somebody who leads well? Are you somebody who shows up at the events? Are you somebody who's fun to be around? Are you somebody who's encouraging? Are you somebody with high energy? Are you somebody who's a leader of leaders? Well, if the answer is no, then the reason that you are recruiting the people you're recruiting is because you recruit people who are like you are. Now, here's a positive thing about this. Don't take that negatively, right? You get to constantly evolve. I say things all the time, and I really mean this. If you met me 6 months ago, which I don't think any of you gorgeous ladies did, okay? But pre-quarantine, if you met me, what did I just say, quarantine? Like, is that a new word? Cool, I'm making up words, here we go. Pre-quarantine, if you met me, we gotta introduce ourselves again. I literally transform as a person constantly, because every version of your life is going to require another version of you. Write it down, oh my gosh, please, and like stick it on a mirror or something. Who you are today, you don't like it, guess what? Good. You get to change it. You do. Now, I say say that, and now I'm starting to scare some of you, because I really like jumped into this Zoom, because we were short on time, right? You're like, she is actually hitting me with a 2x4 over the head. This is very aggressive. You said she was nice. I think you're lying. So let me like beat back it up for a second, because where I was 9 years ago, I was living in a basement, true story, needed $300 a month to keep a roof over my head, okay? That is why I'm an entrepreneur, honestly, okay? The idea of filling up a tank of gas fully was not a reality 9 years ago, just being honest with you. And I grew up in poverty. I grew up in a really small country town in Maryland, Frederick County, Maryland. I don't know if there's any cow country girls up in here, but that's my reality, okay? And so I say these things to you because who do you think I attracted when I was trying to recruit people 9 years ago? Let me tell you, Elizabeth, Jess, Linda, Paige, Caitlin, Danielle, Emma, Megan, Charisse, Cheryl, Meredith, Christy, Karen, and Tara. Those are the people with all the cameras on. Let me tell you. I'll tell you who I attracted. I attracted a bunch of broke people with bad mindsets, like myself, who had full-time jobs, like myself, who hated their commute, yeah, that was me too, who were totally out of shape, unhealthy, yep, that was me, toxic mindset, yes, bad relationships, for sure, crappy friendships, 100%. Why? Because that was my reality. I was attracting a bunch of people who didn't love themselves because I did not love myself 9 years ago. I was attracting a bunch of people who were desperate for money because I was oozing desperation out all over people's lives. It's coming through my pores. And I say that to you, and I hope you understand the power in that. Do you know how easy it is to change that? Do you know how easy it is to understand that money flows very freely and abundantly to you? Let me explain it like this. Y'all have money around you? Does anyone have like a dollar bill? I don't know. Hold up a dollar bill. Oh, I have a purse next to me. Doesn't mean there's dollars in it. Let's see. Okay, does anyone have any dollar bills? Oh, I do. Okay, got a dollar. Well, I don't have a dollar, but I have something that resembles a dollar. It's a $20 bill, okay? This is like some president. I forget his name. I don't know. Who is that? Whatever. Some dude. Jackson. Okay, this is Jackson. So I'm the only one with money around them? Come on, friends. Come on, get your money together. Okay, so let me explain something about this. I need some hand sanitizer at the same time because this is gross. It's Corona time. Take the lid off this thing and spray this thing down. This is gross. Okay, so now we're sanitized. I feel better. Corona free. All right, that's the way to be, friends. Corona free. Oh, you think I'm joking? I don't have time for Corona, okay? I do not. I'm going to sanitize my dollars just for you. Okay, so we have this crisp, well, it's a little limp now, but we have this limp $20 bill. Now, there we go. Charisse Deshaw Davies got her Monday right. There's Caitlin with her dollars. Okay, she's making it rain over there. Okay. Do you see this? What is this worth? I mean, like, it's not a fake question. What is this worth? You can put it in the chat. This is a $20 bill. This is $20 of US currency. Not a trick question. Nobody participated, but I love you anyway. Okay, this is worth $20. Now, here's the funny thing about this. Some of you think this is like... it's a lot. Ooh, money does not flow freely to me. I can say it all day, Jessie Lee. Do you know how you make more of this? I mean, like, I'm talking literally right now. Do you know how you make more of this? More of this green stuff is printed in a printer every day. If they say we need more money on planet Earth, they push a freaking button and money oh, I threw it like way far because it's wet. Like, they literally print money out. Are you kidding me? And you, my friend, have the audacity to have some kind of small money mindset when money literally actually grows on trees. I mean, it does. It's paper. That's a tree last time I checked. And if you can start having this kind of mindset around your money, you can recruit very high level people. I know it sounds strange, but it's really true. So most people need to develop. You want to recruit more people? You want to recruit better people? You want to recruit teams that stick and stay and get your pay? You want to recruit people that are just so abundant and powerful and they have people magnetized by them and you're like, I want to be that person. It's not about being fake. It's about developing here. I don't know how long your company's been in business because I just found their products maybe, I don't know, I don't even know if it's been a year yet, okay? Like, I found your products pretty recently. I love them. I really do. I own probably more than some of you do on this line. It's okay. It's a positive problem. I like to shop. What do you know about it? Okay? And I'm telling you, I mean, for real, I got the hair care, the skin care, the face stuff. I got the makeup. Oh, it's crazy. Like, I say this to you because I don't know how much you've had the opportunity of being told to personally develop given to you. This is a gift. I'm giving you a huge gift right now. If you want to build this business, you want to recruit more people, it starts with the 6 inches between your ears. What are you putting in here? What are you putting in here? How often are you reading? How often are you cleaning your mindset? One of the biggest gifts that was given to me is I was in my first year of business, and somebody in my upline gave me CDs of Jim Rohn. Look up the name if you don't know who he is, Jim Rohn. And I was like, I'm supposed to listen to this? Ooh. And then I got like addicted. I got addicted to Jim Rohn. I got addicted to Zig Ziglar. I got addicted to John Maxwell. I got addicted to Les Brown. I got addicted to these people because they had things I didn't have. And what I mean by that is there's not anybody on this call who is not powerful and amazing and enough. But if you don't believe that, if you don't believe that that money that is washed and thrown across the table will flow freely to you, then it doesn't matter how many tips I give you. It doesn't matter how many tricks I give you. It doesn't matter how many scripts I give you on recruiting people. It doesn't matter how many times I jump up and down and say, oh my gosh, network marketing is the best thing on planet Earth. If you don't believe it, your mind cannot conceive it. Does that make sense? Your mind creates everything. What are you feeding this thing? How much Netflix have you watched this quarantine? How many movies have you gone through? Is your TV remote basically burned out? Or are you filling your brain and your mind with goodness and powerful things? I don't know if that sounds woo-woo and crazy to you guys, but I literally was the most negative and toxic person of everybody I ever knew 9 years ago. And now for me to have something negative come out of my mouth is, I mean, you better like have heard a baby or something. Like, I don't have time for it. And that's why I attract such high level people. That's why leaders, I'm a recruiter of leaders. I'm a leader of leaders. You should want to be a leader of leaders. You know that's where the money is if you're trying to make money here. Seriously, you know you need a team. And let me explain something. Some of you just need to get out of the mindset that that's going to take a whole lot of work. Recruiting people. You know, let me explain something. I didn't want to be a recruiter. It's the great irony. I think I'm probably the strongest recruiter on planet Earth right now. I did not want to be a recruiter because I thought it was going to be a lot of money. I mean, not a lot of money, a lot of time. I thought I was going to have all kinds of stressors. And then I had something an upline said to me, and I hope that this speaks to you. But I had an upline come to me, and are there any like mushy mush balls on here? Where are my mushy like mamas? Like you cry all the time? I've cried 4 times today. Like, come at me. Somebody's happy, I'm crying. Sad, crying. Something good happens, crying. Like, I can't help myself. I'm a feeler. I'm a feeler. Okay? Like, I'm very emotional. And my upline said, Jessie Lee, what are the good things that have happened to you because of this business? Now, I say this. This is like 9 years ago, Jessie Lee. So write down those things right now. You know, at the time I was like, I mean, I paid for a couple tanks of gas. Like I got to go on a date night. I paid my gym membership with it. I don't know, no, I didn't make my car payment, but I got to put like $25 towards it. Didn't get kicked out of that house. Like little things like this. And if you can find the gratitude towards that, holy moly. Because then she looked at me and she said, so do you know anybody? And I'm asking you right now. Do you know anybody who needs a tank of gas? Do you know anybody who's a little worried about money right now because they lost a job? Do you know anybody who would like to give their kid a different gift on their birthday than something from the dollar store? Do you know somebody who is wearing clothes that don't fit and it'd probably be really nice if she could afford a pair of pants that fits her? Do you know somebody whose electric is about to get shut off? Do you know somebody who has to ask her husband every time she needs to buy a new pair of shoes? So how dare you keep it all to yourself, was what she said to me. And that, for my feelers, changed the game for me. Because it didn't turn into just, oh, let me list names. It was faces. I saw faces of people I care about who needed something like this. I saw faces of people, of moms, of friends, of relatives even, that I thought to myself, oh my God, why not them if it's been me? And then I thought, who am Try to not share this. And there's some of you on here, that's where you are. Who are you to not share it? Why not? There are women who need confidence. There are women who need friends. There are women who need to get on a Zoom like this and be spoken to positively. There are women in crappy relationships with a partner who's like, that stuff doesn't work. Really? Do you want to compare bank accounts? Because yours looks more like an emergency phone number and mine looks more like, wow! Like, don't even go there, okay? Like, who are the people that need to be spoken to? You have laundry lists of these people. So show them that there's a better way. I'm not saying network marketing is perfect. My God, it's not. But it is a better way. And if you want to recruit people, if you want to change people's lives, if you want to show people freedom, don't judge them. You have no idea who your next rock star is. And I say that because this is a true story. It's crazy. I'm super successful at this. Yet nobody invited me to anything. Can you believe it? I have no sponsor. Literally, I had no sponsor. I got corporate sorted because I signed myself up. I don't know about y'all, but that is what you call winning the lottery. Okay? That is called jackpot. Okay? Are you kidding me? You're Jessie Lee, the equivalent of whoever that is. And I have no quit in me. It's all grit. You're a person who wants more. You're a person who will potentially change your life. It's that person that you let walk by on the street. It's that person you don't want to send the Facebook message to. It's the person on Instagram who you're always stalking their photos, but you never message them. It's the person on TikTok you watch and 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 you watch. It's the YouTuber that you constantly are following and you never send a message to. I promise you. You want to recruit people, you better start getting scared, sister. You better start doing things that feel so weird to you. You're like, seriously, I have to talk to that person? Yep. Because you have no idea who's watching and you have no idea who needs it. You know, it's crazy. I've got this Lamborghini. Like, for real. There's a Lamborghini in my garage, okay? Well, there's also a Porsche and a Land Rover because I'm a little extra. Read all about it, okay? I'm like, oh, I was gonna make a funny money joke. I won't. All right, like, I will. It's funny, okay? Look, I was so poor growing up. When people are like, money doesn't buy you happiness, I'm like, I agree. But let me tell you something. When you cry in a $500,000 car, it feels better than when you cry in the car that cannot even turn on because the engine is broke, okay? Like, you are right. It doesn't make you happy, but sometimes leather smells a little different, okay? Oh, God! Okay, like, I'd rather cry in this house than a tent. I like camping, though, so maybe I'll cry in a tent. Like, what can I say? All right, but, I don't know, why am I on this tangent? What am I even talking about right now? I don't remember, except for you have no idea. You have no idea who's hungry. And for you to judge people because of that, because it makes you uncomfortable, come on. Come on, you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who needs it. Oh, and I was gonna say, this Lamborghini, like, somebody might have a Lamborghini in your neighborhood too. I don't know. But do you know if they've got gas in it? Do you know if the government's literally on the way to repo it and they need your opportunity? Okay then. You don't know. But so many of us do this stupid thing where we judge people. We do this stupid thing where we think we know things about people's lives. And how many of you, raise your hand, have been judged by somebody before and they were wrong about you? Yeah. So 4 of you are honest, the rest of you are liars. Okay, that's great. I've got my 4 honest friends on here. Thank God we have honest people. Woo! Caitlin was like, yes. Okay? Like, every single one of you has been unfairly judged by somebody. So when you're sharing this opportunity, don't unfairly judge people. Don't give somebody a title that they didn't earn, right? Be that person who deals hope for people. In a time like right now, it's Corona time, baby. Okay, every time I sneeze, I go, whoo, Corona time. And then I spray where the heck did my spray go? Then you gotta like spray that. You gotta spray your sanitizer, right? I think that just got in my eye. It's okay, it's fine. I'll just chalk it up to crying again. Our job is to be hope dealers. What is a lighthouse when the sea is calm? It's nothing. It's a pretty house that sits on a bunch of rocks. But what's happening in people's lives right now? Think about it. There's a storm at sea, wouldn't you say? Don't you know a lot of people right now that are scared, that have lost their jobs, that are financially insecure right now? Right? Wouldn't you equate that to a huge thunderstorm out at sea? The waves are crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing over them. Well, then what is a lighthouse during a storm? It's a beacon of hope. It says, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. The light's right here. I'm right here. You're safe. You need to be that person for somebody. You need to be that beacon of hope for somebody. And you have to understand that if you share more, if you open up more, if you talk to more people, and if you share your vulnerabilities and your story, you can recruit the masses. Because that's all I do. I'm literally as real as it gets. What you see is what you get. I am Jessie Lee, and that's all I know how to be. But do you know how attractive that is? Because so many people are out there trying to fake it until they make it. No. I didn't pretend to drive a nicer car when I drove a ZX3 Ford Focus with the hatchback, and it was mint green because it was the cheapest one on the lot. I didn't pretend. I didn't pretend to be anything but me, and that is what's most powerful. And so I encourage you, if you want to be a recruiter, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to lead a large team, do it scared, do it ugly, do it messy, and do it authentically. Because every single one of you is enough. I promise you that. There's not a single one of you on here who is not enough and that cannot lead in a tremendous way. And so with that, I have to get on another Zoom. But I love you and I appreciate you all. And I know that sounds so strange for some of you. You're like, why is this stranger danger telling me she loves me? Well, listen, sisters, that's who I am. Told you I'm a mush. But honestly, I love you because there are people in this world who hate people for no reason. So I will love you for no reason, and as we get to know each other, I hope we give each other a million reasons to love each other. God bless every single one of you. I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing business, an amazing life, and an amazing night.